Hello, how are you, Amanda? SEINT artist. I'm going to transition from summer to fall. It's my favorite. I hang on to a few summer favorites to transition so it's not a huge, I don't do well with change. Even when I'm going to my favorite season, I still need to have my creature summer comforts in. My hair is middle parted. This is a big deal for some people. I did not have a choice today. My hair made up its mind for me. The makeup will go on and hopefully this will work, or I'll pull it back. All right, let's get into this. I have already color corrected. I always like to say that when I do it. Not everybody needs it, so I don't need to show it in every video, but I did do it. Full disclosure. Okay, here's the deal. These are my color correctors, and then here's my shades I'm using. These are all my transitioning shades. I was golden hour this summer, and then in the spring I was hazel. So hazel is my fall color, whereas golden hour is my summer color, and then I have mango in the middle. When you've used SEINT for a while, you end up with your winter colors and your summer colors. Use them together while you're transitioning. I even use bronzer while I'm transitioning from winter into summer. It warms things up easier while you're waiting for your tint to come. Anyways, let's get into the colors I'm going to use today. I'm going to use my blush and bronzer brush. I'm going to tap into, to start, mango, just to see how it's looking with my skin. It looks like I'm just mango today. It's different every day, and that's why I like keeping all my most used tints at this season together rather than trying to search for them all, because we've seen me do that and it's not fun. Okay, I always start on my scarring, and then I'm just gonna slowly bring this down around my mouth into the crease of my nose, grabbing a little more, and I'm gonna bring this up and back. And that's really all I need to do with my main shade. Less is more when you're transitioning from seasons, because your tones do change so much. You'll reduce the chances of your texture if you do that. So again, going over my scarring first for coverage, stippling because I'm putting it over my corrector. I prefer the stipple method. I think it works into your skin more, so your makeup's living with it, not on it. And then again, just less is more. Don't forget to bring it down, okay? Especially when you're going from summer to fall, there's this section of your neck that doesn't see the light of day. And so bringing it down just helps bridge from here to here. It's just nice, okay? I'm gonna put this on the lower part of my chin, and I'm balanced. I'm balanced and I'm happy. I'm gonna go into my brightening. I use white peach all year round. And I'm gonna go right here in the middle of my forehead, and I'm gonna push this up and over. I do the same method, but as I'm transitioning, yesterday I needed to use hazel in with my mango. Today I needed mango. I don't know. Skin has a mind of its own, really, okay? I always brighten here. It's a pretty area. You might as well show it off. Use that fluffy brush in case you over apply. And then I'm skipping my nose. I always do that last. Okay, because I'm tanner than I typically am, I've been using indigo with my bronzer. All my contours are just pulling cooler than what I like for my final look. So I've been using bronzer, but I'm tapping a little bit into indigo just to cool it down a touch. And I'm just gonna put this in my contour and bronzer zone, which is basically from outer brow to hairline. You just go up and down, doing both. And then push it across the top, boom, boom, and then pull it down to the temple. And that's pretty much it. Okay, and then we'll pull that brightening in and you're good. I should pin my hair back, but it looks worse. Okay, and I care how I look during my tutorials sometimes. All right, going into that bronzer contour area, pushing across, bringing it down. And it's just, I love how easy this is and how easy it blends together. And you don't have to do it in the same orders. This is why my hair's middle parting today. Is because it says I have to. I don't like it. It's probably gonna go back. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about my hair. I'm gonna try not to touch it too much, but it is gonna get in my way. Okay, you don't have to do brightening first and then contour. You can do contour first, then brightening. Honestly, it's your own darn prerogative. Do what makes you happy. Make your own habit, okay? We're gonna tap in again, and I'm just gonna go again into my bronzer zone and then also into my contour, pushing it up that temple and then down the cheek. I like it to be a bit warmer as I'm transitioning, but a touch of that coolness. So that's why I like to tap into a contour. It could be cedar, it could be indigo, it could, whatever. It doesn't, just find what you're using that you like. This is killing me. and do it. There will be a picture at the end which will show whatever I decide is going to happen with me today. It's just a busy day today too. Okay, I'm going to go in with my finger. I'm going to tap into both indigo and my bronzer, and I'm going to go down the side. I've never gotten this tan in the summer before, but it's been a great summer, so I'm not going to complain about it. But contouring has been really hard for me. I overcorrect because I have a bump, but I'm going to tap this out. I don't care if they touch because I can fix it with my brightening. And I feel like it skips over that bump I have right there. You can see it. You can see it. But I'm going to be using some blush in that area today to help keep that touch of summer that I'm just having a hard time letting go of. Okay, so we're going to tap that in. I am going to grab my brightening with my finger, and we're just going to go right down the mid of the nose. Like that. Super simple. Super simple. That's it. That's my nose. That's as good as my nose is going to get today. I feel like I'm working a little too hard, especially on this side. Okay, going into my fall shades, I'm going to be using my favorite blush color for fall, which is Rosewood. And then I'm going to be using Pink Grapefruit, which has been my favorite summer blush color this year. And this is how I'm able to make it work with both. Okay, I'm going to use my blush and bronzer. I'm going to go in to Rosewood, and I'm going to pop this on my upper part of my cheek here. I love Rosewood because, well, it's warm, it's fall colored, and it works with my scarring really well, and I can build this up however I want. But I always want to keep my summer with me a little bit as I'm transitioning, because by the afternoon, it's hot. It's fall in the morning, it's summer in the afternoon here. So I've put my Rosewood on, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that Pink Grapefruit here, and I'm just going to pop this up here, and I'm going to blend it in with my Rosewood. And then I'm going to also take a little bit, and I'm going to tap it right here on the mid of my nose. And it's like the tiniest touch that makes a difference, and then I just blend it in with Rosewood, and it works like a doggone dream. You could do this with Hollywood, you could do this with a lot of colors, but that's how I transition it, and it's so good. I'm going to go to my blend brush so I can do my under eyes. I always use the blend brush for my under eyes. It's a light application brush, and I don't want to over accentuate them. All right, I'm going to go in, and I'm going to tap this in to the top of my cheek, and I'm going to bring it up and over, and then I'm going to go up on my orbital bone. I really like to keep my brightening outside of where my texture is. So if you have crow's feet, put your brightening around your crow's feet and then blend it towards it. Don't apply the cream directly to the creasing, or you're gonna get creasing. I use balm to prep, and I do use Frenchie to correct some darkness. Everybody's different on what they want, and I'm bringing this all the way up to my lash line because I have mascara still under there. You can see it a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna bring this up and over. I just focus it on that inner corner down the side of the nose here, and then I can just blend it together if I want. I do my inner corner and my outer corner with 2 applications. So I apply it on the brush, do my mid, apply it on the brush, and I do the outside, and I live on the orbital bone, and then I bring it to my soft tissue to avoid creasing. And that's it. Okay, we're gonna pinch. I'm grabbing a little bit of indigo. We're just gonna shade around the mouth, because I always do. I think it makes my lips look fuller, and that's what makes me happy. And we want me happy, right? So I keep telling my husband, like, you want me happy, right? I'm gonna use Rosewood to line my lips. All right, going in, we're gonna use the same blush color. I like when my blush can be my lipstick too. I'm gonna use the big end of the multitasker, and I'm gonna line with this pretty little orange tone. A lot of people say it pulls people too warm. That's why I like using a cool pink. Like Pink Grapefruit, Hollywood are great to pair with warm tones. It goes together like peanut butter and jelly. And if you want to wear the orange without going full Oompa Loompa, pair it with a cool pink. That's my advice. And so for what I use with Rosewood is typically Hollywood or Pink Grapefruit. It's just yummy. And that's all I gotta say about that. So I'm lining my lips with Rosewood. I like using the bigger end because it makes my liner a little thicker. I like a good thick liner. And then I kind of blend it and fade it up and outside of my lip a skosh, just because I don't like a hard line outside of my lip, but I do want my lips to look a little fuller. And you kind of got to push, it's like toes over the edge of the pool, you know? Water's cold, you're just barely getting those toes in. Okay, grabbing that pink grapefruit and I'm gonna fill it in. And it doesn't have to be tidy, you're gonna smash it all together and they just go really well together. Okay, we're gonna spray. Right now I'm using the Professionals Super Setter by Benefit. I love this setting spray. You don't see me use it often because I don't like the sprayer. It's a nice mist, but the sprayer, but I just not a super fan. But I'm down to this one right now. I don't have my Urban Decay. I don't have my Charlotte Tilbury. This was in my gym bag. I used this for years when I was going to the gym, and I still have it, so I'm still using it. I'm going to use a fluffy brush, blush and bronzer, fluffy end, grabbing my Vanilla Dust setting powder. I had somebody ask me what I think of it. They said they never see me use it, but I think I use it all the time. Ooh, we've got company. All right, we're going to finish this up. That's my face. I'm going to post a picture showing everything I'll put together to see if this hair works out. But that's it. That's how I transition from summer to fall. I just grab my fall colors and give it just like a kick in the pants with some summer shade. Have a great day.